My new novel, While My Eyes Were Closed, centres on the disappearance of 4-year-old Ella Dow during a game of hide and seek in a park. And it essentially focuses on the impact of that on her mother and her family, and it's told partly through her mother's point of view, and also it's told through the point of view of the person who takes Ella. People often describe losing your child as every parent's nightmare. And what's been interesting is that whenever people have asked me what my novel is about, and I've told them, every parent I've told has responded with their own lost child moment. Whether that's taken place 30, 40 years ago, whether it's very recent, whether their child was lost for a matter of seconds or considerably longer than that. But what's clear is that moment has been etched on their minds for a long time, and also has impacted very deeply inside. And as I've listened to people describe their own lost child moments, what's clear is that it really does produce a feeling of utter panic and fear in parents, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be looking after and protecting our child. And the second we feel we've failed in that is a very big thing to happen, and a very difficult thing to deal with as a parent. I'd just like to read as well a brief quote which I've included in the front of the novel, which I actually came across while I was watching Newsnight one night while writing the novel. And I was watching a report about a mother who had lost her 2 sons at Srebrenica in truly awful circumstances when they'd been murdered. Clearly, there was absolutely nothing she could have done about it. And yet, hearing her talk about it and the quote that she gave, I knew instantly that that was essentially the heart of what my novel was about. It was the idea that whatever happens to our child, we as mothers are responsible, and we will carry that with us forever. I watch a bird as it brings food to its chicks, how it looks after them, how it protects them. And then I say to myself, you're a better mother than me. And I think that quote, more than any really, summed up that feeling about the maternal guilt which I wanted to explore. And it was a very powerful moment to hear her say that. And I hope in some way that I've done her story justice by looking at how mothers experience the loss of their child and how it impacts on them for years to come.